today's video, we are diving into quadratic equations, what they are, and how to solve them using the factorization method, also known as splitting the middle term. Let's get started. A quadratic equation is a type of polynomial equation of degree 2. So the general form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers, that is, they belong to the real number set, and a is not equal to 0. For example, x squared plus 2x plus 3 equals to 0 is a quadratic equation. Here, the degree of the equation is the highest power of the variable. So, we have 2 as the highest power of the variable x. So, this equation can be considered as a quadratic equation. Let's now learn how to solve a quadratic equation using the factorization method, also known as splitting the middle term method. Now, here's the idea. We want to split the middle term of the quadratic equation into two terms such that their sum must be equal to b and their product must be equal to a multiplied by c. Let us understand this more easily with an example. So here we have a quadratic equation and we have to solve this equation using the factorization method. So let us compare this equation with our standard form. So on comparison, we get a equals to 1, b equals to 5 and c equals to 6. Now we have to split the middle term 5x into two terms such that their sum will be 5 and their product will be 6. Now 5 can be written as 2 plus 3 and 2 multiplied by 3 will give us 6. So hence we will be splitting the middle term into 2x and 3x. So we can write this as x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. Now let us consider the first two terms and the second two terms. Now in the first two terms, we will be taking out x as a common factor and now we are left with x plus 2. In the second group, let us take out 3 as a common factor and hence we are left with x plus 2. From this, we can take out x plus 2 as a common factor and we are left with x plus 3. Now, the product of two numbers is equal to 0 only if either one of them is 0 or both of them are 0 together. So, if we equate each of them to 0, we get x equals minus 2 and x equals minus 3. So, x equals minus 2 and x equals minus 3 are the solutions for this equation. We get two solutions because this is a quadratic equation and a quadratic equation, as you know, has the degree 2. So, it must have two solutions. Here we have another problem, 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. So on comparing with the standard form, we get a equals to 2, b equals to 7 and c equals to 3. Now we want two numbers that multiply to 2 times 3 equals 6 and add up to 7. So these two numbers are 1 and 6. 6 can be written as 1 times 6 and 1 plus 6 will give us 7. So the middle term can be written as 2x squared plus 6x plus 1x plus 3 equals to 0. 1x can be also written as x. So from these two terms, we are going to take 2x as a common factor. So we are left with x plus 3. And from these two terms, we are going to take 1 as a common factor and we are left with x plus 3. Now we can take x plus 3 as a common factor and we are left with 2x plus 1 equals to 0. When we equate x plus 3 to 0, we get x as minus 3. And when we equate 2x plus 1 to 0, we get 2x equals minus 1 and x equals minus 1 over 2. So x equals minus 3 and x equals minus 1 over 2 are the solutions to this equation. If you found this helpful, leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more simple explanations of math concepts. Thank you for watching.